Okay, right now I'm going to leave this page. We'll come back later and we're going to add something else down below our gallery here. But for right now, we're going to add our next project. So we'll come up to the top where it says New, and we'll click Project. And once the page loads, we're going to give the project a title. And I'm going to call this project The Wildlife. Next, we'll come down and we'll create a new category. So we'll click Add New Category. And I'm going to make this Photography. Click Add New Category. And by the way, before we do that, if you want to, you can have a parent category. But I'm just going to create a brand new category. So click Add New Category. And you see it added the category Photography. Next, we're going to click Set Featured Image. And I'm going to go to Upload Files, select Files, and I'll go back to my portfolio page here. Images, Wildlife, and I'm going to choose this line for the featured image. So I'll click Open. And you can see I gave it the image title Los Angeles Photographer Lion. So again, I gave it a SEO optimized title. So once your image is uploaded, come down, click Set Featured Image. Next, we're going to click Publish. Then we'll click Use the Divi Builder. And we're going to click Build on the Front End. Okay, now this time we're going to choose Clone Existing Page. If you remember, we had just saved that page layout. So we're going to come down here, click Choose Page. So let's go to your saved layouts. And here it is right here, Gallery Page. So you can click this and it'll toggle to a list. So I'll just keep it on here. So we'll click Gallery Page. And you can see it's uploading. And there we go. We have our header already with our title and the gallery module. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here to the title and we'll click the gear icon. And now I just need to change the title. Save the changes. And now we'll come into the gallery module. And now what we need to do is we need to delete all these images because we're going to add new images. So we'll come up here and you can see a trash can. Just start clicking those until all the images are deleted. There we go. And now we're going to click Add Gallery Images. Click Upload Files. Click Select Files. And here are the images I want to add. So I'll select all these. Click Open. And it might take a little while to upload. You can see I named all these Los Angeles Photographer. So we'll wait till all those are uploaded. Once all your images are uploaded, you come down and click the Select button. And there we go. Now this time I want to make this a grid layout. So I'm going to close this and I'm going to go to Design, click Layout, and I'm going to choose Grid. And there you can see it turned it into a grid layout, but it's only showing 4 images and then it has pagination down here. I want to show all 12 images. So we're going to go back to Content and we'll click Elements. And I want to get rid of these, so I'm going to turn these off. In the Images tab, you can see it says Image Order Default. And image count. See, it says 4, and that's why it's only showing 4 images. So I'm going to change this to 12. And now you can see, if I save this, it's showing all 12 images. So I'm going to go ahead and save the page. Okay, next what we're going to do is I want to get rid of this white space between my images. And I also want to make my images larger. So we're going to come into the row module settings and click the gear icon. And we're going to go to Design, Sizing, and I'm going to click Use Custom Gutter Width. And I'm going to change the gutter width by clicking and dragging left all the way down to 1. And down here I'm going to change width to 90%. I'm going to copy that and paste it in this box. And that gives me a much wider layout. Everything else here looks good. I'm going to go ahead and save the changes. That looks really nice so far. So I'm going to go ahead and come up here. I'm going to save the page. And now what we're going to do is we're going to stylize the overlay for each of these images. You see when I hover over it, this white color shows up as well as this blue icon. We're going to style that a little bit differently. So we'll come back up here and we'll click the gear icon. And we're going to click the Design tab. And we're going to click Overlay. And for overlay icon color, I'm going to choose white. And for the overlay background color, we're going to click this eyedropper. I'm going to click blue. And over here, you can see this is the opacity slider. So if I hover over right now, the blue is really, it's pretty opaque. But if I move this down, if I click and then drag down, you can see it's becoming more translucent. If I come almost all the way down, it's very translucent. So I'm going to bring this to a little less than halfway. Bring it to 0.4. That looks nice. And now what we're going to do is I want to change the overlay icon. So come in here. And you can see they give you plenty of icons to choose from. I want to choose, let me see here. I want to choose this magnifying glass. I think that'll look good. Okay, so we're going to save the changes. And now you can see when I hover over each one of these, it's a translucent blue with a white magnifying glass. That looks good. I'm going to go ahead and save the page. And now I'm going to go ahead and exit the Visual Builder. And you can see how pretty that looks. There's no white space and we have this overlay icon and color. And if I click on a image, it brings up a nice slideshow. And you can toggle the right arrow key here and go through the slides. Looks really pretty. All right, you can close it here. And of course we have our footer already. So that looks really good.